So back then, so this was like almost 7 years ago now, it was called No Contest in St. Mary's. Um, and I started in kickboxing in K1. So I just, actually I sort of like lingered around the gym for a while first, just watching, sussing everything out from the safety of the treadmill. And then eventually, like, I was there consistently. So one of the trainer was always like eyeing me off and just like, why don't you jump in? Like, you're always here watching us on time. You leave when we leave. Why don't you just jump in? So eventually I did. I was terrible at it. I was no natural ability. I was terrible at kickboxing. And then they had a good boxing coach there. So I was also working with him a lot. So kickboxing and boxing.
Which is kind of how you led to your first fight too, right? Because I also saw somewhere, I don't know if it was an interview or whatever, and you were talking about that your first fight was literally your coach going, we'll get you a fight. And you were kind of like, I don't know about that. And I find that kind of funny too, because you wanted to do martial arts and then you obviously wanted to do it, I don't know, for a fitness, I guess,
Yeah, it was
perspective.
fun.
It was
better than beats running on the treadmill, you know? It beats most like forms of cardio.
But right at the beginning, you had no intention to fight, or when your coach originally offered you that fight or said he was going to look for a fight, you just didn't feel you were ready at that stage. Why was there a bit of hesitation there?
I didn't feel I was ready, but to be fair, I've never felt like I was ready. I always feel like there's much more that I could be doing, not could be doing, but I just have such a high standard for myself that I never feel like I've reached that level that I want to be at. But I was like, I don't know. He gave me 9 weeks notice, so it was a lot of time. But I just didn't know about, like, the opponent he gave me was a bit scary. I didn't know. It's different in the gym, you know? It's different in the gym to being in the ring where someone's actually going to do everything they can to hurt you. So I was a bit hesitant, but I've always tried to, like, think to myself, if I have a coach on board and I'm not going to listen to him, why do I have him there? Like, if I've chosen him to be my coach, then I have to listen to what he says. And he felt that I was ready. So, and he said that, you know what, you're going to do it. He sort of didn't even give me a choice. He's like, you're going to do it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. What's the worst that happens?